What is a European identity? The relation between how Europe is seen and how it is experienced is more tenuous than ever. Hey Festival Europa28 is a space beyond Europe's traditional centres of power, in which 28 women writers, journalists, artists, scientists and entrepreneurs from across the continent share their visions for the future of Europe.
If the idea of a union is to survive well into the next decades and who knows, the next century, then everybody who is considered European or who might be considered European in the future has to feel they have a stake and they're involved and that their voice counts.
I was born and raised in Morocco, and in the 80s I remember that my father said to me, he was Moroccan and I'm Moroccan too, he said to me, maybe one day Morocco will be a part of Europe. And there was this idea, it was the idea of the King of Morocco, to build a bridge between Morocco and Spain. Can you really imagine today someone saying we're going to build a bridge between Morocco and Spain? Can you imagine today that Turkey could be a real candidate for European Union? So for me it's very sad, because this is all the dreams of my childhood that I know that will never be accomplished during my lifetime.
In terms of an identity, I am not somebody who subscribes to a national identity or a regional identity so much. Still, having said that, the European project is a project set on defined values: solidarity, peace, openness, freedom, equality, that need to be, in my view, preserved.
When I think about the wholeness of the European continent, at the back of my mind there is always a doubt. The fact that Cyprus has been divided since 1974 and that my country is still not whole.
I always felt that I belonged to a bigger idea. I was brought up in Ireland in the south and was very much shielded from developing nationalistic notions because of the effects of a civil war in our country. And how my parents did that was constantly broadening our view of ourselves and steering our perspective towards something infinitely larger than our immediate surroundings, which for us was Europe.
Our identity does not only come from our passport. The passport is a problem, it is one thing. But how, I think the important thing that we need to define is the future, the Europe in which we want to live in together.
I understood what it was that I missed about Europe, which is why I returned to Europe.
We all have our differences in each corner of Europe. Even within each country there are a lot of differences. Across borders there are differences, and nobody has tried to make us one, but to make us cooperate with all our differences. And actually Europe is a tremendously successful project, but that narrative isn't sold, and that's our fault.
As we know, political we is not really a natural phenomenon. Which European narratives do we all agree upon? And where is the discord, if there is any?